Hey everybody, welcome to the Garden Muse. I'm Melissa. Hope you guys are having a really safe and quiet time wherever you're at right now. It's winter time right now here, but it's been kind of mellow, or at least where I'm at. So I hope wherever you're at, it's just that way too. So I was looking here and I was kind of inspired with this episode today because well, yeah, I had the today off, so I had Friday off, and I thought to myself, well, what does my inner child want to do right now? And I really wanted to plant something, so I went over to the Lowell's, and winter time's a really good time to go check out those clearance sections because there's some really good, you could get some really good bargains there. So what I did for this inspirational video, I bought an orchid, yeah, and it's kind of dying, but you know what, that's okay. It just means this guy needs to be repotted. So I want to inspire everybody to go get an orchid, save an orchid, yes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut away like the dead parts, all the dead parts of this orchid here. And you can see there's a lot of life left in this guy. And sometimes it's just because the bottom's a little choked out. Usually there's like something in it. So I'm going to completely remove everything inside here. I'm going to trim away all the dead parts here. And then I have some growing medium. You could get this anywhere, just orchid mix. They sell it all over any kind of store you prefer to go to. I'm not really getting any kind of advertisement here. So, but just letting you know, they do have specific orchid type mixes. And I tell you, once I use that on my guys here, now these guys are quite a few years old and they have just been thriving. And look, it's blooming. This is my second bloom that I've gotten out of this guy so far. And it looks like they want to bloom together because also on the other side, I got this guy getting ready. So yeah, I planted these two together and I'm going to take out some of the top of this medium here, just kind of let it kind of fall out. And I'm going to put some more potting mix in there along with some bloom feed because I want to feed the blooms on this guy. Look at it. It's so pretty. So yeah, it goes to show you, don't throw away your orchids. Save the orchids. If you just repot it, get a special little mix, and I tell you, they'll just keep coming back. You'll never have to worry about it. I don't know. I'm not a fan of like that just putting ice cubes. I like to give them a good soak. Like I'll put it, okay, now I got to tell you one thing. They don't like, or at least for me, they don't like my tap water. You can't just put tap water in there. Like I didn't even realize that, but I was really upsetting my plants for a while. And when I stopped using tap water and used filtered water, it was okay for me. But, depends on where you're at. But, just a little tip there to let you know. So, yeah, I give it a good soak. Like I just fill it with my, my filtered water and I let it soak and then I let it drain out and then I leave it. And that's when I got the best results out of my orchid. So I'm going to rehab this guy and give her a little TLC. This one's called Majestic Orchid. And of course it was half off. So we're going to take care of that guy. Also just got my seed catalog in today. I went and I ordered the whole seed catalog from Baker Creek. I'm a big fan of them. I'm not getting any advertisement, but that's okay because they're wonderful. I don't care. I just, I love them. They're great. They sell heirloom seeds. And I tell you, I'm going to spend like my whole week reading this thing because, I geek out on the seeds. I geek out on the stories, the pictures, the history of it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, and also the stores are selling seeds too already, what I found here. So I'm kind of not happy with the way the radishes are coming out in my grow room. Everything else is turning out really well, but not so much the radishes. So I'm planning on taking those guys out And I'm going to replace them with some spinach and some beets. I was like, oh, how could I forget beets? But luckily, they reminded me in the aisle as I was walking out. I was like, oh no, can't leave, must buy beets. So that was my trip today. So I want to inspire you guys to go and save an orchid and brighten up your day. Get your hands in the dirt and you'll feel a lot better. Take care.